website. I was like, no way. I just tried to see the gas fees were expensive. I bought some wolf on there and like a racing horse, and I was like, not really seeing a return. And the gas prices were so much. I was spending the same price for the NFT as I was for to make it or sell it. And I was like, no, maybe this isn't for me. I don't really have the funds. And I heard about their NFT space. And then I saw all these giveaways, so I just started entering every giveaway. 1,000 CRO, 1,000 CRO, or 500 CRO, and I'm stacking this CRO, and I'm like, no freaking way. Like, I'm getting all this free cryptocurrency that's going to be worth a lot one day. And I was attached to those lions, man. I was like, man, I can't wait for collection number 2 for these lions. I love these lions. Like, I bought 10 of each, which I just sold out on. So I could purchase these ones. I don't know if that was a good idea. I will find out in the end. They'll probably be worth a lot more, but I wanted to invest in these lines. And I need to eat as well. So I sold out on all of them, and they went up to like $30, $40. And then I heard about they were dropping these lines, and my heart stopped moving. I could not tell you all the feeling. I was like, can't wait for this drop. Oh my gosh, there's 10,000 lions, and they're all going to look different. I was so obsessed, and I stayed up all night. Of course, we ran into a little turbulence, but it was all worth it in the end. And I had such a blast. That's my story. Now I'm addicted to NFTs.
That's really interesting story. One thing I really wanted to share, it was really funny. Yesterday during the sign up, so I was waiting in my queue. Once the queue started, my queue was around 5,600. So remember when the queue started moving really fast in the beginning, and then it just suddenly froze. So mine got froze around 3,000. So then it started moving. So I don't make the long story, but we've all been there. We've all been there. I mean, just sitting around, and that freezing time, it was freezing our nerves. So my queue came in up like only 10 people were in front of me, and it started freezing again. So you know that timer that is below mentions how many minutes is remaining. So mine got stuck in half a minute. So it stayed half a minute for around an hour. So I've been just waiting for that half a minute. So imagine how sometimes you can feel half a minute goes around like an hour. So it was really an experience that I'll never forget.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. A lot of high emotions, that's for sure. I know that I was up the night before. I didn't trust my alarm clocks, so I opted to stay awake. And I was in the Discord chat, and I kept on seeing Chazzy just post about, let's just chat prior to, the drop and stuff like that. And I thought that's a good idea to stay awake because I was pretty tired. I was starting to burn out. And then I jumped on, and it was amazing. Completely changed my view of the community. Not that I had an issue with the community at all. I just didn't have a strong bond with a large group as I do now. And it was amazing, and I went through the whole thing, and I got kicked out of the payment screen twice, so I didn't end up with any from the drop. And I was watching my timer click down from 23 hours and 42 minutes. I had it on one of my laptops, so I was not just sitting there staring, but I was well prepared and had everything ready to go. But that's just the name of the game, and I don't hold begrudgment to crypto.com or anything that happened, because a lot of people got the same thing that I did. So what I got from it was actually more valuable, which is this group of people right here and the connections that I've made in a very short time. To me, it's worth more than the money, because network is where it's going to take you, right? You can only go so far as a solo individual, but when you connect and you reach out and you build a network, then that's what I got from this, and I absolutely love it. I'm blessed.
And I think I'm lazy. Go ahead.
Yo, yeah. So sorry. example, my photo, I don't have a cool story to tell. But very quickly, I've heard a lot of people talking about an app is the best and quickest way to get this, but I don't know what app. I have the Crypto.com app and I have the Dubje wallet app, but you don't get NFTs with either of those, right? There's another one.
You gotta go to crypto.com/NFT, and then you gotta make a separate account. You're gonna have two different crypto.com accounts, essentially, and then you're gonna go to profile and account activity, and you're gonna link your crypto.com app to the NFT website. And if you have any questions, you can always message me, Crypto. A lot of us are willing to help you through the process if you get lost.
For sure, man.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, it's cool. I linked it up. I thought there was like another app just for the NFT store, but I guess not. But no, it's all linked up. So
Currently, you can't put it on your DeFi wallet. I think they said that you'll be able to. But when I logged into the crypto.com/NFT site, it asked me if I wanted to connect to a crypto.com app or account. I said yes. It connected to my app instantly with a couple clicks, and then that's how I paid for my stuff after I got booted out of the system and bought on the secondary market. I did it with the app. So going forward, any massive drops, I would definitely say use the app on your phone or wherever to queue up. And I queued up on my phone after I got booted out of both my laptops, and it was just as easy. I just kept the one web page open. I was able to still talk on Twitter, send some text messages when I went back to internet or to the Explorer page or whatever. I was still in the queue. It would update for me, so it was pretty good. I was impressed. Not that I got kicked out, but impressed on how well it worked.
yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I liked how simple the app was too. The app made it super simple for me to actually buy the NFT. My first NFT I bought was bought a couple of the Party God NFTs. They had the first Lion ones, and then I did sell a couple of those, and I did use those profits to buy at least two of these. So yeah.
Texas, you got your hand up. You want to go ahead, brother?
Yes, sorry about that. Hey, the Google Sheet is officially done. I have inputted all the background, body, earrings, eyes, face, head, and outfits, and then how many of those numbers. I haven't done the percentage yet, but if someone wants to come back and look at that, and then we can have a Google Sheet with all the license properties.
And
Thanks a lot,
I
Texas.
put that on the top, so if y'all need that from him, it's right above y'all. Make sure I link his name up there.
I got a quick question. Considering I'm fairly new to this NFT thing, and the hype that surrounded this drop was pretty cool. Do you guys have any recommendations for other NFTs that drop, or like another brand or collection that's usually somewhat hyped out like this, where it'll sell out and we could like make money from the aftermarket after that?
So there's some websites out there that'll give you information on NFT drops. I guess if I were to take the time to plug my own project, I know that we're releasing the roadmap this week. If you all are willing to mint on the Ethereum network, the Twitter handle is @CatPeopleNFT. We'll be releasing the roadmap this week. It's going to look like a pretty sick project. There's a lot of things behind the scenes. But generally speaking, I think there are some websites out there that will give you all the drops, upcoming artists, where they're minting. I'll try to find what website that is, but that's usually the best way to do it. And to listen to communities, if you're joining Discords, other people will be talking about NFTs that they're interested in. So I think you just kind of got to dive down the rabbit hole to get involved in these.
Yeah, 100%. I was thinking the same thing. I was just hoping someone here might have an idea of a collection to maybe look out after, or look out for, I mean, in the future. Then
Dude,
scroll
follow
down,
the
scroll down.
trends. Follow the trends. That's how I started with mine, at least. I watched what the yacht club was doing, the Bored Apes. Like, that's absolutely massive adoption, mainstream. What they're doing with their private parties and their merch launch and stuff like that, and their exclusivity. And I think the owner of the thing still has quite a few left in reserve for giveaways and stuff like that. So look for something like that, something big investment into the project. Obviously CryptoPunk, but like that was like the originator of the whole NFT madness. But going forward, follow news, Twitter stuff on Twitter. Look at all the big channels on YouTube and Spotify and stuff like that. Listen to see, what's coming down the pipeline, and listen to his talk about it. Sorry, what?
What's up, BC? You got your hand raised?
Yeah, sorry. I was just in the middle of it. So, just want to say about the game drop today as well. They've just, their $25 Remainer NFT has just had a secondary sale of $2,500.
And when it comes to crypto.com, I would say anything crypto.com drops is pretty much good to go. Sponsored by them. And then do your due diligence when they push it out. Find out, look and see how many followers they have, if they've done drops before, and what they sold at, and how much their art selling for now. That's what I do when it comes to crypto.com NFT. But I wanted to say that's a wrap for us today, guys. I appreciate everybody that came out today. Showing the love. We definitely should do this again tomorrow or in the next couple of days. I know Sunday, like I said, make sure you're there for Rockstar. I appreciate everyone so much. And I love your family. And if anyone has anything to say before we end it, I just want to thank you guys so much. I can't wait to have 1,000 people together. Awesome. We just gotta reach out. Tell the giveaway winner on my Twitter, and BC, he's the one that's sponsoring this giveaway, helping out. So, yeah, thank you guys. Anybody else want something to say?
Real quick, if the guy that had the 6 up for sale, I think he said he had a couple bandanas, slide my DM. See what you have. And everybody else, thank you so much for the information. Thank you for having me as part of this chat and listening to any information I had to share. I always appreciate it, and anything that was shared with me.
Lots of you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you also. That might be somewhat emotional, but something that I really love in this NFT world is like, even the NFTs look different. We all look different in person also, probably, because we don't care. We are all in one place, and we are all allies and one community, and talking to each other again. Thank you.
I'm with you, brother, 100%.
Oh, definitely, that's really it.
Yeah, 100%. Thank you to everyone who's there. Check Chazzy's Twitter, because the winner will be announced on there. And thank you to everyone again. Big thanks to Damien for looking in and doing some questions and answers. We'll see you on the next space.
Have a good night.
Guys, thank you. I'll see y'all.
Geholfen! Heyo! Shit! Sådan det er altså for mig, ja.